Hey guys, welcome to the next tutorial of ethical hacking and penetration testing via Kali Linux. So till now I have shown you how we can go ahead and get access into that, or how we can go ahead and gather information about any specific people. But this time now I will actually go ahead and gather much better information, and I will teach you how we can go ahead and gather information, and I will show you by gathering some actual information, let's say such as gathering credit card details or debit card details of any specific person. But the thing I would be showing you would be the expired credit cards and not the actual credit cards, because I don't want to go ahead and spoil any random person's image. So let's start by normal stuff such as MetaGoofle and Goling Scan. Before I proceed, starting with these tools, I'd like to tell you something about email footprinting and how we can go ahead and gather information about that. So if someone has sent you a random email, then what you need to do is just go ahead and you want to go ahead and check the geolocation or any specific thing. Email tracking is a method that helps you to monitor as well as track the emails of a particular user. This kind of tracking is possible through digitally time-stamped records to reveal the time and date and the geolocation, the read duration, proxy detection as to when it was read and from where it was read, and things similar to that. It provides information about the server, type of server used by the recipient as well. So similarly, you can also go ahead and gather similar information using the email header. So you can just go ahead and open a random Google account, and you can go ahead and check if someone has sent you an email. You can go ahead and check the show original option on the right hand side. Then you can go ahead and gather much more information about the IP addresses, from where it was sent, and much more. So after tracking email, let's come back to our original point of MetaGoofle, Google Hacking Database, and the hack honeypots and Google hacks that we can see. So these things are quite different from the normal footprinting things. So these are the tools used by Google to go ahead and gather information about us. So footprinting using Google hacking techniques is quite different. Google hacking refers to the art of creating complex search engines queries, and in MySQL probably. So if you can construct proper queries, you can retrieve valuable data about a target company or a person through Google search results. Through Google hacking, an attacker tries to find websites that are vulnerable to numerous exploits and vulnerabilities. So, and this can be accomplished with the help of Google Hacking Database, that is GHDB, a database of queries to identify sensitive data. And Google operators can help finding in the required text and avoiding irrelevant data. And using advanced Google operators, attackers can locate specific strings of text such as specific versions of vulnerable application. So I'll be teaching you today about how we can go ahead and gather much more information. I'll show you some basic examples at first, and then finally I'll go ahead and teach you how we can go ahead and gather, let's say, how hackers gather credit card information via internet, just for example. So to start with, we'll start with the first thing, that is period site. The period site operator in Google helps to find only pages related to a specific URL. So I'll just go ahead and show you a few examples. Let's say I want to gather information about, let's say, just to be precise, let's say I want to find information about a specific person or a specific vehicle on only a specific site. So the most famous site for a vehicle would be, let's say, for example, for a bike, it would be for XBHP website, and I want to want information about some random, let's say, some random bike or a person. So for this tutorial, I'll be using a bike because I don't want to go ahead and break any privacy laws of any specific person. So I'll just take a random bike. Let's say, for example, we have, let's say, a random bike for Honda, and I'll take a Honda, let's say any random bike, let's say Honda Activa, which is quite famous these days, and I want it only on a specific website. So I'll just type site : and I'll type www.xbhp.com. So when I go and hit enter, I'll only get results related to xbhp.com. As you can see that all these websites are only of xbhp. So let's say as my name, I would be checking if I want to go ahead and gather information about a specific person. Let's say any random person says Adam Smith. So I'll type Adam Smith site : www.facebook.com, and when I hit enter, I'll get all the profiles with the name of Adam Smith on the Facebook. So I don't need to actually go ahead and search any random person or any go through any random links. It's all the links are quite visible by using the site. So the site operator in Google helps to find only pages that belong to a specific URL. After that, we have all in URL option. This operator finds the required pages or websites by restricting the results containing all query terms. Then we have the in URL. So that means that if I want to search anything, and if I type, let's say I want any random name inside the URL, as you can see that we have Adam Smith over here. So I'll just type, let's say I want to type, I'll take a different name, and I'll type in URL, that means site will be facebook.com, and in URL I want, let's say Adam. I'll take a different name this time, let's say Michelle. So as you can see that I'll get all the websites with the name of Facebook, and with the URL we have that has Michelle inside that, only with the specific thing. So in this way I can go ahead and gather information. So in this way, if I go ahead and keep on adding different, let's say different queries to this, I'll get much more information to that. After we have all in title, and it all in title command that restricts results to only pages that contain all the queries that you have specified. So if I go ahead and type, let's say all in title, and I'll type, let's say network camera, and if I go ahead and let's say I'll just open a random first link, so it will open all websites that has network camera in its title. And if I go ahead and see, okay, so this is not a good website, I'll just go ahead and check. Like I'll open this one, so let's let that open. So as you can see that I can actually see the camera of this specific random location. I don't know where it is exactly, but I can see this thing. So you can see that it is live, and these other cameras are disabled, and this is the normal camera. Or if I go ahead and check this way, now you know that how we can go ahead and hack into any CCTV camera that we want. So after that we have in title query that restricts results to only pages that contain query term that you have specified, and it only shows websites that mention the query term that you have. We have in anchor, so in anchor, and all in anchor text that results that restricts pages to containing all query terms you specify in the anchor text. So you might be wondering that what a hacker can do with Google hacking. If a target website is vulnerable to Google hacking, then the attacker can find information such as error messages that contain sensitive information, file containing passwords, or sensitive directories, or pages containing logon portals, pages containing network or vulnerability data, advisories, and server vulnerabilities. After that we have Google Advanced Search option. As you can see that there are different search tools, and if you go ahead and click over here, you can see the Advanced Search option. So this will go ahead and search everything that you want, any specific thing, and it will use the Google queries automatically. But rather than this, I would always prefer using the queries if you want to gather any information. You can also use the cache query, and I'll show you. Let's say CACHE, and I'll type, let's say Grindr. So I'll get all the things. As you can see over here, we have a small tick mark, and if I go ahead and check cached web page, it will take me to the cached web page that was used previously. So in this way, what a hacker can do is that, let's say I'll type site Flipkart. I'll just type www.amazon.in, and I'll type cache, let's say flash drive, and if I hit enter, let's see what we get. As you can see, we have everything starting with the site Amazon, and we have the cached. If I go ahead and check the cached web page, so if the let's say Amazon website is not clear in keeping their cache memories, then what may happen, let's say for example the Amazon has this 3G data traveler, let's say on 30th of December as, let's say, any specific